So this week I felt it was fitting to discuss all of the Halo news. I didn't really have anything in my life happening major or anything to talk about, so why not talk about the never-ending downfall of the Halo franchise? Because there was some major stuff going on right now. There was like some massive layoffs at Xbox, and then more stuff came out. So basically I got some screenshots here from some articles. So even before the Xbox layoffs, there was tension at Halo Studios. Personally, I'm super pissed. Halo devs reportedly unhappy about the next game amid layoffs. According to a new report, Halo Studios was affected by Microsoft's recent layoffs, and the team isn't happy with the quality of the game. Things you just love to hear. Halo Studios is currently working on multiple games, which has me worried, including the next mainline Halo installment and its steward of Halo Infinite, which is quietly spinning down its content cadence. The mood at the studio is tense, especially when it comes to one project that was recently in crisis, according to the developer. I don't think anybody is really happy about the quality of the product right now, they said. There's a lot of tension and pep talks trying to rally folks to the ship. The studio recently teased it would reveal what it's been working on at this year's Halo World Championship in October, and then a few days passed by. An insider gaming. Halo CE Remake will only feature the campaign mode it's claimed. So nothing but negative stuff in my opinion, so let's just talk about it. So obviously the first thing that stuck out to me was the working on multiple products at the same time, working on multiple games. I could not think of a worse thing for Halo Studios to do. When they were 343, they have not nailed a single good Halo game, and a lot of that is because lack of content or just lack of focus. And if you have multiple games going on at the same time, that's going to divide it even more. So I think they need to either pick the Halo CE Remake or the Halo 7 or the successor to Halo Infinite, whatever I think it's Halo 7. Yes, it's Halo 7. Pick one of those two games and just put all of your focus on it. Because when I see Halo CE Remake will only feature campaign mode, all I hear is lack of content. Another Halo game with a lack of content. Oh my goodness. So I can only imagine what Halo 7 or the successor to Halo Infinite is going to have in terms of content. If they can't even nail a remake, you have the complete blueprint of everything to do. It's way harder to make a fresh new game. Like this one should have been, a slam dunk. Just do the game exactly the way, just with, updated graphics, try to keep that same art style, unlike the first Halo Combat Evolved remake, which completely butchered the art direction of the game and ruined a bunch of key scenes with poor lighting choices and all that stuff. Stay true to the atmosphere of Halo Combat Evolved. Maybe add in some of the cut content. That would make the game even better. Add the cut content in, but these are all things you have. And even with that, we are not getting multiplayer, just campaign, which is, fantastic. And the other thing is, I think it's a lot because Microsoft outsources a ton of their work, especially with the games now. They try to treat it like the rest of the business, and games don't work like, working on Microsoft Windows or Excel or something like that. Whenever you start outsourcing and contracting out work, it takes away cohesion from the studios and, the overall core vision of the game. And it makes it more complicated to stay, which is why these, people get pissed off. There's confusion. There's lack of quality when there's so many different people getting their hands in the cookie jar for the game, so to speak. So I am also, with that, glad to hear Halo Studios. I'm glad to hear that they're pissed off. I'm glad to hear that they're not thrilled with the quality of the product. That gives me some level of hope, because before, they've shipped games that are, they've made it seem like everything's all good, and then they've shipped poor quality games. So at least for this, they can say, we're pissed off about it and we are trying to change that. So that is some silver lining of it, that they're not just like, oh, it's all fine, everything will be good. They're mad about it. They know it's not up to the quality standard they want, and they want to change that. I wish nothing more than for this franchise to just finally get good news. That would be so amazing. I just want this franchise to return to even a fraction of its former glory. But I feel like every time this franchise is in the news now. It's some kind of negative thing. But I saw all this stuff, and I figured it was too big not to talk about on this channel, because I do love keeping up with Halo and what's going on with the game, besides just talking about real-life stuff. I didn't really have much going on, so I just wanted to share my thoughts on what's going on. It's troublesome. The Halo CE remake, which should be a slam dunk, already looks to possibly be lacking in the content department, missing half of the fucking game, which, you know, as someone who loves Halo Combat Evolved multiplayer, that's very disappointing to me. And seeing that they're worried about the fucking quality of Halo 7 and Halo CE, apparently, the remake. The fact that they're juggling multiple projects. I'm very concerned, but at least the small silver lining of it is they're not happy with it either. So hopefully Microsoft gives them the time to remedy this and actually make a great Halo game.